Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you guys for coming and joining again. So we just got done talking about how the addition of flag football in women's college sports, and we're now going to transfer over to basketball, where we're going to talk about WNBA rookies debut games. So yesterday we covered Rakia Jackson, Angel Reese, and Cameron Brink's debut games, and the day before yesterday we covered how Caitlin Clark's debut game went. And I recommend that you guys watch both of those shows. It was very interesting, and I had a lot of opinions on both of those. So now we're going to talk about all the Dallas Wings rookies, Nika Mule from the Seattle Storm, the Minnesota Lynx rookies, and Washington Mystic rookies, and the New York Liberty rookies in their WNBA games. Before we do so, I wanted to remind you guys to like and follow the show. Also, to become a part of our show, you can tip and donate using the link gsmcpodcast.net. As a reminder, this puts your questions at the top of the list so that I see them and they get read on the air, and it really helps the show, and we really appreciate it. So now that we got that out of the way, we are going to begin talking about how these WNBA rookies debut games went. So to start, we're going to go ahead and start with the Dallas Wings. The Wings have the most rookies this year. The Wings won the Wednesday game to the Chicago Sky with a score of 87-79. It was a very good game. I recommend watching it if you haven't. We're going to go ahead and start talking about Jaylen Brown on the Dallas Wings. So Jaylen Brown did not necessarily stand out in my opinion. She's very good, okay? I'm not saying she's not, but she just didn't stand out compared to some other rookies, and we'll get to that. She played 19 minutes and had 2 rebounds and 2 blocks, but she had 0 points and 0 assists. She did start the game, but was, in my opinion, not very effective when, just looking at her stats, she didn't seem that effective. And on the court in general, she just didn't really stand out. She played well, though. I do want to say that. And I am impressed with her performance, and I'm excited to see her continue playing. And then we have Lou Lopez-Cynical, who only played 6 minutes, and she had 1 assist. There wasn't much she could have done on the court being on there for just 6 minutes, so she didn't really stand out to me. I feel like there wasn't much that I can say. She just didn't really stand out. She played for 6 minutes. Wasn't much that she can do on the court there. And then we have Stephanie Soares, who played 8 minutes, so not much time on the court as well, but she was effective, actually, which was really impressive given that she only played 8 minutes. She put 4 points on the scoreboard and had 3 rebounds. I thought she did really well considering being on the court for less than 10 minutes. And then similarly, JC Sheldon played less than 10 minutes as well, 9 minutes to be exact. She did well, considering she scored 2 points, had 1 rebound, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. She was effective on the court, but she didn't have much time to really do much. But still, looking at her stats, she did very well. And then we have Sevgi Uzin. On the other hand, Uzin played 27 minutes, which is really impressive for a rookie. She scored 6 points, had 3 assists, and 1 block, but she had 3 turnovers. But I do want to recognize that Caitlin Clark had 10 turnovers in her debut game, so really 3 turnovers isn't that bad. And she played for 27 minutes, so it could be worse. She did a lot of good things on the court, and I really was impressed with how she played. She hasn't gotten much media attention, I haven't felt like, so this was a really good debut game for her. And also, she is so tall. She has this natural athleticism to her, but then on top of it, she's very tall, so she has that double advantage. I just see her playing in the WNBA for a very long time, and I think this was a really good game for her, especially starting out for a debut game. Now we're going to talk about Nika Mule really quickly. So this made me sad, this entire story. Okay, so Mule was supposed to make her WNBA debut on Tuesday night in the Seattle Storm versus Minnesota Lynx game. The Storm's official Twitter or X account tweeted about Mule's debut. They tweeted, "Ready for her debut," and then had a video of Mule walking in the stadium. However, Mule did not feature for the Storm at the Climate Pledge Arena, which caused a lot of confusion amongst fans about why she had been omitted after the original post said she would be playing. I was so confused myself too. I was like, where is she? I was really excited to see her play, and it was a really big disappointment to not see her on the court. So basically, Mule has been trying to get her visa, but her visa was still pending approval, and so she didn't receive clearance to play on Tuesday. Mule was not supposed to play, but the reason fans were confused and disappointed, including myself, is because of the social media posts that made it seem like Tuesday was going to be Mule's debut game. But actually what happened was Haley Robinson, the team's social media manager, was not aware of Mule not playing in Tuesday games, and she admitted she made a mistake by posting. Hopefully everything will be resolved and Mule will be able to play soon. I'm really excited to watch her. This was just a miscommunication, a little minor mistake, but that is why she did not make her debut game on Tuesday. Next up, we need to talk about rookies Alyssa Pilley and Olivia Ipupa on the Minnesota Lynx. Okay, I'm going to pull up. Oh no, I'm so sorry guys. I actually do not have, oh wait. Yeah, never mind. Okay, never mind. I do not have pictures for the stats. I'm so sorry guys. Okay, so the Lynx beat the Seattle Storm on Tuesday 83-70. Okay, I want to just leave two comments that aren't about rookies here. Alana Smith really led the game with 22 points, and same with Nafisa Collier, who scored 20 points. But yeah, we have to focus on the rookies right now, but I just wanted to put that out there that they really, really, really led the game. So Alyssa Pilley played 10 minutes and did not really contribute much. She only had 1 rebound and no points, no assists, no steals, and no blocks. But on the bright side, sometimes when you don't contribute much, you don't do too much damage to the team. Pilley didn't cause any turnovers, so that's a good thing. And then the other rookie, Olivia Ipupa, did not play at all. I would have liked to watch her because she was doing really good in the preseason, so hopefully we do get to see her play the next game. Also, a little fun fact, really random, but did you guys know that she is 5'5"? She's a guard, so it makes sense that she is one of the shorter people on the team. 5'5" is not short, but it's considered pretty average in the US for women's height, I believe. So I was just a bit shocked to see that she's 5'5" and compared to the other players, she is fairly short. But she's extremely fast on the court, so being short hasn't been much of a disadvantage to her. I don't know, I just saw that and I was like, oh, I didn't realize she was 5'5". Random thought. Anyway, moving on, we're going to talk about the Washington Mystic rookies. On Tuesday, the Mystics lost to the New York Liberty 80-85. This was also a really good game. Okay, so we have Julie Van Loo and Aliyah Edwards, the 2 rookies on the team. They both played very, very well. I was really impressed by the both of them, and I feel like they had the better debut games based on how they played compared to the other rookies' debut games. Van Loo played 13 minutes and scored 3 points, had 1 rebound and 4 assists. And then Edwards played 14 minutes, had 6 points, and had 2 rebounds. They both were very effective on the court and made good contributions to the team. They definitely did not seem like rookies on the court, in my opinion. They were very comfortable with their teammates and had confidence on the court, which I admire a lot. So now we're going to move on to the New York Liberty. So we just went over how they beat the Mystics on Tuesday. So the team played a good game, obviously. Markeisha Davis and Leona Fibich are the rookies on the Liberty team. Davis did not play, so there isn't anything really there to review. But Fibich played 13 minutes. And she scored 2 points, had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. But she had 2 turnovers, which was not great considering she played just over 10 minutes. A lot of that could have been pressure and nerves. I want to, make sure that we take that into consideration. Other than the turnovers, she did have a pretty good game. But before we move on to the next segment, I just wanted to go over one other rookie, Caitlin Clark. Indiana Fever and the New York Liberty went head-to-head yesterday, and the Liberty dominated the game, 102-66. I mentioned that I talked about Clark's debut game of the show yesterday and the show before that, so she already had her debut game, I already talked about it, so it might seem irrelevant in this segment, but I still just want to go over how she did in this game, really, really quickly. So I apologize for the little randomness of this, but she's a rookie, so it's not completely random. Anyway, in this game yesterday, she played 30 minutes, scored 9 points, had 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 block. She scored 20 points in her debut game, so although she did not score as much as she did during her debut game, yesterday's game she only had 3 turnovers, which is such an improvement from her debut game where she had 10 turnovers. Also, it's important to note that this is the lowest amount that she's scored since her freshman year at the University of Iowa, which is really shocking that that happened, but still, I think it's good to know that she is improving in the sake of turnovers, because a lot of critics were, criticizing her for having 10 turnovers. I mean, I was too, but I would like to know that she had 3 turnovers last game, which is definitely an improvement. So now we're going to move on to our next segment where we're going to talk about the Rome tennis finals. Before we do so, we are going to be taking a very short break, so I will see you guys very soon.